Hi guys, true stories again. Um, Before I say this story, this happened today, so yeah, it's about this. Um, Today I had to go to my therapist, and we stopped at we stopped at the church because we had boxes that go to the food pantry at my papa volunteers at. I brought some boxes in, and I was going out with my papa to get the rest of the boxes. They took them all. Uh, I had to wait outside because I was locked out of the car because my girl went to get mail. Because she works at the clinic there. So, mm. When she got back, I was fucking overheated and sweating because it was hot out, and I'm a diabetic. So I'm in the car. We see my therapist. Me and my therapist play around a speed. Speed is a card game with playing cards. It's 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 basically matching game, but it's speed one where there's no turns. It's all for you just keep playing. You don't have turns. Um, I showed her a picture of me in my suit for my sister's wedding. I talked to her about I mean, not my sister, my cousin's wedding. I showed her a picture of the suit I was wearing for my cousin's wedding. I told her about the pocket watch that I bought for that wedding, and you can't see it in the picture. Um, I told her about my sister's wedding next year, and basically, I told her about stuff because she's my therapist. So usually after the therapist, I get McDonald's, or before the therapist. This time it was after. We were going towards McDonald's, but then we turned off to a secondhand store. I forgot what it's called. But I went in because I didn't want to be in the car hot, and I'm looking around while I'm waiting for my grandma to find what she wanted. I found this, and I was surprised at it was there because this is a Super Soaker, and these are very, very popular and very collectible. Um, it had a tag. The tag I took off. I don't. The tag's not here anymore, but there was a tag saying $2 and something cents, and I was surprised it was going to be that much because these are collectible. So I picked it up, looking for then I started looking for my grandma. I looked for her for a long time, and the store isn't that big, and I did not see her at all. Then I see her come out of nowhere, and I'm like, "Where were you?" And she said she was in the back area with an employee who was looking for something for her, and he got it, but it wasn't what she wanted, and she couldn't find what the actual thing she was looking for. She couldn't find. I told her I want to buy it. She asked me what it was. I'm like, it's a damn Super Soaker. It's fucking famous. Um, she told me, do I have my credit card? Well, not my credit card, my debit card. I said yes. I paid for it from my debit card, and but before we did that, she asked me if she told me she could pay for it if they don't take my debit card or credit card or whatever I had. And I said why, and she told me at sometimes that when you're buying something they don't do cards. So I went up, I bought it with my debit card. We left. we went to McDonald's. We parked in the phone app thing, because in the phone app you get money back by using it. And after that, we stopped because I put my soda bottle and cans in the back, because my grandma told me to, before we left. And we stopped at Tops, and I got money from my soda bottle and cans. We came home. I took my dog out. I played with her for a little while. This was in the car the whole time, because I couldn't bring it in. I took one of my McDonald's toys, put it in with the other McDonald's toys I never opened, and put the other one I'm going to open and play with out for when I do a video on opening it. Made myself a grilled cheese sandwich, 2 of them. Ate it. Hours later, made myself some chicken nuggets, ate it. Went downstairs to take my meds. My grandma wasn't home. So I decided to take my dog out while I wait for my grandma to get home to do my meds, because I can't do them on my own. So I'm like wandering around looking for a spot for my dog to poop. My grandma comes in the driveway. She parks. I go towards her. Tell her my dog's constipated, which is true, she is, because she did not poop at all. And she told me not to let the dog poop away from where she usually poops. I told her I know, but she won't, because there's no grass. And she said, pick up the poop. I said, no, the poop's not the problem. The problem is that there's no grass, because you put stuff there and left it there so long that the grass is dead, and she can't poop there because there's not enough grass. And she said it will all grow back later. It's fucking pissed me off. But she grabbed my Super Soaker. I went in and got my meds, and then grabbed my Super Soaker and brought it up. And I've been playing with it. I've been popping it. Even though there's no water in it. Even though there's no water in it, air comes out. And a little water from when it was last used. But air comes out. I don't know if you heard that, but that was air. It's awesome. Max D or million. That's how it is. That jiggling piece you were hearing is the cap rope. So you don't lose the cap. Old water guns had this. Well, old Super Soakers have this. I know so much about Super Soakers, even though I never played with water guns in my life. Well, I have owned water guns, but I never played with them. I actually never used them. I just fucking liked messing with the trigger. My dog has also been being very naughty all day today, chewing on my recliner, chewing on my fingers, my guest blanket, licking my toes and biting them, running away from me when I'm trying to bring her back upstairs for bedtime, and bitch slapping me. That's her favorite thing to do is bitch slap people. It's fucking ugh. Well, that's the true story for today. Of today, sorry. Not for today, because you guys can keep watching this over and over again. I mean, that's my story happened today for my True Stories series. Like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. See you 4 or 5 years later.